anxiety, depression. If not handled correctly, the stresses of life can snowball into these emotions. We all have stresses from school, work, family and friend issues, decisions to make, and pondering the future. Therefore, it is very vital to know how to handle stress from all the facets of our lives. During our time together, I'm going to go over steps to identify stressors and tips that will equip you to face stress and not let it rule your life. Even though stress is a subjunctive term, I'm going to define it, therefore we will all be on even ground. Stress is mental, physical, and emotional tension which wears on your mind and body. Stress has long-term effects and is linked to the top 6 leading causes of death, which are heart disease, cancer, lung ailments, accidents, suicide, and liver cirrhosis. In addition, stress is linked to the main factors of insomnia and sleeping disorders. A 2009 CNN poll found that money is the leading cause of stress in most countries, and the United States is included in the top 4 countries. Lastly, eating disorders, depression, acne, and quickening aging are all linked to stress as well. The good news is, though, that most stresses are treatable. So let's begin equipping you with the tools to control your stress to a healthy level. Firstly, in the midst of all your stresses, identify where the stress is harvested. These causes of stress are stressors. Now, if your stress comes from work, school, decisions you have to make, or the situations that you are in, being able to pinpoint where your stress comes from will enable you to more efficiently handle your stress. If you are unaware of where your stress comes from, I would suggest keeping a journal throughout the day for an extended period of time. This will enable you to find a pattern in what activities you're involved in when you are most stressed. Once you have pinpointed the stress source, the following activities will assist in the process of diminishing your stress and pressure. Please keep in mind, while some practices help stress, other stresses need to be dealt with in larger terms. Often, good health is overlooked, firstly, in helping with stress. Exercising, eating well, sleeping the right amount, laughing, and even chewing gum. The little things in life and a balanced lifestyle really help with the stress load of our lives. Secondly, identifying what you can control and what you can't, and from there letting things go. For instance, if we take a test and we don't know how we did, we tend to stress about it and worry about it when really we can't do anything. So practicing letting things go can really help the state of stress in our lives. Lastly, talking with friends, parents, and mentors about what we are going through and the stress level we're under. You'd be surprised at how often they're willing to help and take any pressure off that they can. In addition to having techniques ready for when stress creeps up, be active with activities that help you look at the positive side of life. So do activities that you love. That's being outdoors, playing sports, reading, or hanging out with friends. Just relax, which is sometimes easier said than done. But being able to take a break from the busyness of life can really help our overall lifestyle. Through the many stresses and pressures that we face through life, I hope the techniques and information that I share help you better your state of health. Through it all, remember that the greatest stress reliever is leaning on Jesus Christ and trusting in his promise that he makes to us in Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future.